it's Wes
and Chanda,
and welcome to DinkLife.
So we are sitting here 2 days after Christmas, and we wanted to share with you this little story and then how we got here. So we had a little gathering on the 21st at our house. It was like a Christmas open house because we have not been home for like 4 years.
Yeah, for
Christmas.
a while, yeah.
It's been quite some time. But nonetheless, long story short, my wonderful mother-in-law, and I mean this sincerely, I was not being facetious about that. Wes's mom, Cathy, bought us this awesome Haunted Mansion Caretaker. It's a Hallmark Keepsake, and she bought us this for Christmas and gave it to us. Now, I should preface this by telling you that she works at Hallmark, and when these first came out, God, I want to say it was like back in September or October. It was a long time ago. She texted and asked us, or said that we should get these. And I was like, holy shit, those cost over like $300 if you buy them all together. That's a hard no from me.
Yeah.
And yet, as you can see, here we now sit with the whole flipping collection. So this is how it all started, because Cathy bought us the groundskeeper for Christmas, knowing full well that this is Wes's favorite ride at Disney and my second favorite ride, topped only by Tower of Terror, which clearly doesn't have the same following as Haunted Mansion.
I'd say it's probably one of my favorite rides all
But
together.
Aside from Tower of Terror, this is my favorite Disney ride ever. So we got this, and I was like, oh, how dare she? She knew exactly what she was doing when she bought this. I didn't say that, however, until I took it out of the box, and then we plugged it in, and I was like, this is amazing. And then we pushed the button.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. So it's amazing. And yeah. If you're familiar with Haunted Mansion, you know that that is the theme song. And immediately, as soon as the button was pressed, I was like, well, that's it. We have to have the rest of them.
Yeah.
I don't even care how much it costs. So,
and there is a cable that you buy, and it has links for all of them. So
Cathy did also buy us, Cathy and George, my mother-in-law and stepfather-in-law, I should say. I should include him too, because he did purchase it as well. Bought us also this cord, which then hooks up every single ornament to the house, and then as a whole,
it does a whole
show, which we will play for you later. But we thought you might appreciate us unboxing all of these individually and showing them to you as we open them, and that perhaps, because we don't know, we've watched videos and stuff, but we don't know what they do in person. So this is the first time we will be seeing them as well, out of the box as we go. So here we go. Should we open the house first or one of the little boxes first? Maybe one of the little boxes.
Yeah, I would say a little box.
Save the house for last.
Yeah.
Okay. So here we have, she has a name. I don't think I even knew this. My God, we've been fans forever. Her name is Constance Hatchaway. And this is the bride, right? So the cool thing about this too is we did get a discount on all of these.
Yeah, because we got them after Christmas, actually.
And actually, Cathy bought the house prior to Christmas, and she got a discount because she works there. And then the other ones we got after Christmas. So despite that, it still all cost $300.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be well worth it. So here's the bride, which I didn't even know she had a name. But there she is. Plug her in, and she just does that without even pushing the button, which is pretty damn awesome.
Yeah, really cool.
To say. There she is. Does she do anything? She does.
I think she does.
There's the button. Okay.
Here comes the bride.
Pretty sweet.
Seriously?
As long as we
The
And she
quality
has
on
an
them's
axe
really
in
well,
her
too.
hand. She has an axe in her hand.
Yeah, you can kind of see it right there.
Seriously.
Yeah, and I have to say the quality on the models is pretty detailed too.
Yes.
Yeah, she has quite a bit of detail on her face right there. Yeah.
Now, I'm not complaining. That's awesome.
I know.
The only thing I will say that might make this slightly better is if she had a tiny
heart?
little
Yeah,
a
the
little
heart,
red
yeah.
heart in there. But I'm not going to bitch about that. I'm not going to complain about that. All right. So the next ornament is, all of these things have names. I guess I didn't know this. So you see, we've learned something new also by buying all of these ornaments. This is Victor Geist. He is apparently the piano player. This is what you see when you go into the dining room scene.
Dining room, yeah.
And he's playing at the end of the dining room.
Yeah, and they got the pepper ghost effect on them with
Yes.
the heads kind of like coming out of the organ like they do on here.
That. So we also have this. We had to buy all of them. We were originally just going to get the house and Madame Leota, and we were like, oh, I'm sure they'll still be. Nope.
Well, and then we saw once you have them all linked together, they do like almost a 6-minute freaking scene.
Yeah, so that's when it was like, well, screw it. We're just going to spend the money on them. Right. So, okay, this is pretty
Oh,
flippin'
yeah.
cool. Okay, so here he is.
Yeah, hold
You
it
can
up
see all
close
the
so you can
heads
see the
coming out,
detail.
and then you can even see like the little piece of music that he is playing.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Which is pretty awesome. So let's plug him in. I need a free plug. Okay, this plug is pretty awesome too, actually. All right, so now we are plugging him in. Look at that. That is amazing. Oh my God, even the little candles light up.
Oh, yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah, hold that up so you can see it.
I know.
Yeah,
That
that's
is
cool.
amazing. Okay, so even if they didn't do anything other than just light up, they're pretty amazing. But then, you push the button and here we go.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
He's really detailed too.
And I love how every time like there's a major note change,
Yeah, I know.
the colors change.
Yep.
Like I don't
It's
even
cool
know
what
to
they
say
do with
about
the
that.
lighting on him.
Okay. Seriously? This might be the most stupid, best money we've ever spent. I have to say. All right. So now we are at the Coffin in the Conservatory. Which obviously, if you're familiar with the ride,
Yeah.
you will recognize this immediately.
It's one of the first scenes.
Which I thought, well, it is in...
We are kind of like ordering or opening them in the back order. Like that would have probably been the first
yeah.
scene. Then it would have been Madame Leota.
That's all right. It's
Then the organ. Then probably the bride. Then him. And then, yeah, the
All
bus.
right. So now I need the next plug. Okay, this is pretty cool. You can see the little
really
hands
detailed,
coming
too.
out of there. And it looks obviously exactly like it should. Even the back is very detailed, like where you plug in the plug.
Oh, we're running out of cord space
That's
here.
okay. Like you can see the back. They didn't really miss a beat on this. So, oh wow.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh,
how
you
it's
can
lit,
even
too.
see his little head in there.
Huh.
Okay, that's pretty awesome. All right. Oh, and
Yeah,
the
you
candles
know.
are lit up too. Okay, seriously though, that's really cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
And the little candles are lit up. You probably can't see it with the lights on, but they are lit up, which is pretty awesome. All right, so you can hear our dogs playing in there. Oh, there's the button. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's spooky, just like it is at the beginning. Oh,
That's cool. Nice. I like how it's let me out of here.
I will be the first to admit that I was the person that was like, I'm not paying $40. And yet, as you can see, here I am with these all lined up in front of us.
Yeah, they're nicely made.
And I'm so happy that we did buy them. Now we have Madame Leota, which I did know her name. That one I did know. And here it is. Here's what it looks like in the box. Oh, hi, buddy. You helping? Mm-hmm. Thank you. Give Mama a mooch. Do you want to help too? No. He's like, oh, this one has some tissue paper in it. This one is packaged a little bit differently. It's got a lot of tissue paper. Okay. Wow.
Oh, wow, she's
this
fancy.
Is very fancy. It's the whole table. I can't even get it out.
The crystal ball looks cool, too.
Oh, there we go. I'm like, I don't want to break it without getting it out of the package. But here is Madame Leota. Her head is in the crystal ball. She looks pretty amazing, if I do say so myself. Do we have another plug, or do we need to unplug something?
There's one here.
We're trying to stretch the cord as far as we can.
Yeah. We're getting tight, though.
Okay, here's Madame Leota. Oh, those little candles light up, too. Those tiny little candles light up, which is pretty amazing.
Look how they all are green now. Chanda?
She's not.
Yeah, I know.
Because she's the one that we just plugged in. I wonder if that's how that works. I don't know. We'll have to see once we plug everything in. But there is Madame Leota. She's even got little tarot cards in front of her in case you didn't see that.
Yeah, you might need to slide her back
That
just a little bit.
is pretty amazing. All right, here we go.
Serpents and spiders, tail of a rat, call in
That's my favorite one, I think, so far.
wherever they're at. Goblins and ghoulies from last
Seriously?
Halloween.
That's my favorite one.
Awaken the spirits with your tambourine.
Oh,
Oh, and the lights flicker, too.
Wizards and witches, wherever you dwell, give us a hint by ringing a bell.
do you see that, buddy? Is that pretty cool? I know.
That one sounds
Okay,
really good, too.
that was amazing. And then the final inside the mansion ornament is the singing busts that you see in the graveyard. And, well, they're outside the house too, I guess,
Yeah.
at one point. But yeah. So let's see what this one does by itself.
And they're in different locations in every one.
That's true too.
In the Paris Disney, they're in the underground section.
Yeah, that's valid. That is valid. But since this haunted mansion is the one that is
in Florida, yeah.
Florida and Tokyo,
Yeah.
actually. This one is also in Tokyo.
The only thing it's missing is the Hatbox Ghost.
Yes. That's valid. Hey, if you're listening, Hallmark and
Yeah,
Disney,
you should make a Hatbox Ghost.
we need a Hatbox
next year.
Ghost.
For next year.
Yes, I would concur with that. Because I'll throw you another $40.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, if you just make a Hatbox Ghost. I'll be more than happy to send you money for that. Okay. So this is really cool. We need to plug this one in. Let's unplug the groundskeeper, I guess, for now.
You know, another idea is they should do the dancing people in the dance room.
Yeah.
You could just have a spinning one.
And that clock.
Yeah, the clock
With the
would
hand,
be.
yeah.
Yes, the clock would be a good one too.
If you're listening,
Yeah.
anyone at Hallmark or Disney.
Yeah, where's the clock ornament?
the clock? You could add like a whole nother 6 or 7 ornaments next year.
Yeah.
For Disney heads like us that love the Haunted Mansion. And we will give you all our money.
Yeah.
Like, we just don't care. We're in it now. Now it doesn't matter. Like, now we have to have all of them. Okay. That looks pretty amazing.
I do like them. They look really good too.
They do look really good. So that is what they look like. I'm going to go out on a limb and assume they're going to sing the song. Yeah.
Yep.
Happy haunts
I like how they light up for each one that's singing.
Uh-huh.
Close your eyes and don't try to hide.
The dog is fascinated.
You like that? It's cool.
I literally just don't have the words. Here is the final piece of the puzzle.
Do we got enough room for
It's
it?
the actual Haunted Mansion tree topper. This thing, before it was on sale, cost $150.
Yeah, it's it's expensive. It's massive though, and it's a good looking model of
This was the thing I did not want to pay for.
Yeah, the rest of them were like around 45 a piece, but
Yeah.
we did get almost 40% off on these.
This was me trying to be frugal, which backfired completely.
Oh wow, the house. You should try to look inside there.
Holy Moses.
It's probably to strengthen it.
That is amazing. Oh, yeah, I bet it is. Yeah, so this is what the inside looks like right now. Oh, it has its own cord.
Oh,
It doesn't,
nice.
I think.
It doesn't go on
plug
this one?
into this. So we do have one free extra cord.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good. But for now, we'll plug it into that because we don't have this plugged in.
It takes a different power plug, so that's not work.
Look at that.
I know, that's how you hit it, isn't it?
Yeah. That's amazing. It comes with this little Haunted Mansion sign.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, that's an ornament. Oh, so
I
you
know.
click it.
That's what I'm saying.
It's cool. It has a little button there. You just click to start it up.
Okay. I have to be very gentle. I think that's everything.
It's big.
It is pretty huge. Okay.
Gotta hold that up.
I know, I'm looking at it. Yeah. Okay. It's pretty darn good.
Yeah, it's really good.
It has the little, conservatory there on the side. It looks just like it. I mean, you can't really go wrong with that. So we had to do some work getting this thing rigged up. So this comes with its own separate power cord. It does not hook into the other power cord that you get. So there's definitely room for one more
Yeah, for a seventh
thing
thing.
to plug in here. So Disney, go ahead and keep making these, or Hallmark, or whoever. But this little thing that came with it is actually remote control to start the house. So as you can see, regardless, the house is lit up.
Yeah, and it's
Beautifully.
cool. It even has like lights up on the top
Yeah.
there. Inside the glass.
There's not
little area.
really anything missing.
No, I
and
mean,
they
all
look
the
like
windows,
flickering candles.
Yeah. Even in the
So-
windows. I'm sure it'll look cool in the dark.
It's pretty badass. But that is just how it looks when it is just plugged in. Then, when you hit the button on the remote, this is what happens.
You gotta aim it at the bullet sensor. There you go.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls, whenever candlelights flicker, where the air is deathly still, that is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their terror with ghoulish delight. Welcome, foolish mortals, to the Haunted Mansion. There are several prominent ghosts who have retired here from creepy old crypts all over the world.
You don't have any more.
Actually, we have 999 happy haunts here, but there's room for 1,000. Any volunteers? If you insist on lagging behind, you may not need to volunteer.
Okay. But seriously? So when we knew we were getting all these, the other thing I did was buy a black Christmas tree off of Amazon and some purple lights, which are crappy. They are not what I expected, so I will be returning those and buying better ones. But once we are done
Yeah, we'll just get some video of
with
everything.
the tree, we will take a video of that too. But we just wanted to show you, in case you were on the fence or you were thinking, should I buy these? No, maybe it's not worth it. It's totally 100% worth
Yeah.
it if you're a fan of the Haunted Mansion. If you're not, I would say don't spend the money.
Yeah.
But if it's going to do like it does for us, which is like bring back some very serious memories and like just make us extremely happy to even just look at it and hear it, go ahead and do it. We don't get each other Christmas gifts because we travel so much during the year. Like legit, there's not one gift under the tree on Christmas morning. There is, but they're for the dogs. We don't get each other anything. So we just decided this year this is what we were going to do. So this is what we did. We bought all these ornaments.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls, whenever candlelights flicker, where the air is deathly still, that is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their terror with ghoulish delight. Welcome, foolish mortals, to the Haunted Mansion. There are several prominent ghosts who have retired here from creepy old crypts all over the world. Actually, we have 999 happy haunts here, but there's room for 1,000. Any volunteers? If you insist on lagging behind, you may not need to volunteer. We find it delightfully unlivable here in this ghostly retreat. Every room has wall-to-wall creeps, and hot and cold running chills. Shh. Listen.
Serpents and spiders, tail of a rat, call in the spirits wherever they're at. Goblins and ghoulies from last Halloween, awaken the spirits with your tambourine. Wizards and witches, wherever you dwell, give us a hint by ringing a bell.
The happy haunts have received your sympathetic vibrations and are beginning to materialize. They're assembling for a swinging wake, and they'll be expecting me. I'll see you all a little later. Close your eyes and don't try to hide. For a silly spook, they sit by your side. Shrouded in your darkness hide. They pretend to terrorize. With no strong to socialize. As the moon climbs high on the dead oak tree, spooks arrive for the midnight free. Creepy creeps with eerie eyes. Sharks to shriek and harmonize. Friendly ghosts strong to socialize. When you hear the knell of a rattling bell, where goes deep where spirits dwell. Restless bones etherealize. Lies as spooks of every size.
Hurry back, hurry back. Be sure to bring your death certificate if you decide to join us. Make final arrangements now. We've been dying to have you.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls, whenever candlelights flicker, where the air is deathly still, that is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their terror with ghoulish delight.
Hopefully this sort of like helped you if you were on the fence about making a decision, or if you just wondered what the heck do they look like all lit up and how do they interact with each other. This is it right here. So totally worth it, I think. I mean, better than some of the merch that you can even buy at the park, actually.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so this is it, and we're going to get the tree and everything set up, and when we do, we will show you the video of that. But just remember, as always, whatever you decide to do, just get out there and do it. And buy these ornaments.